What's up, everybody? It's been a second since I've done a live, but man, we got a ton of news here to go ahead and get through. So I was going to make like 4 separate videos today on this, but I decided that we're going to go ahead and just kind of talk about it for a little bit. Might make some videos still for tomorrow on these subjects here, but there was a lot here, and so I, thinking like an hour, maybe 15 minutes on each one, depending upon how the chat goes. And yeah, I just kind of want to talk about it a little bit because I think some of it's really, really interesting. So I think what we'll do is start off with like the easier thing first. And I think that's going to end up being probably the San Diego Comic-Con information. So this was announced yesterday. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this up here. And this was announced yesterday. It's the they're talking about the hotels, the downtown hotels. They kind of listed them all out. And I'm trying to see if I can find that link for you guys. But I'm assuming that a hotel apocalypse will probably be, I'm thinking here in the next couple of weeks. It's usually in April. And, with them going ahead and, bringing that up and everything, I'm assuming that we're probably going to hear that here, that they're having the drop in about 2 or 3 weeks. So I would definitely prepare for that. If you've already bought a hotel and you cannot get refunded, then you should be good to go. You don't really have to worry about this drop very much. If you can get refunded, double check that date. Because if you go ahead and try to cancel, you may get charged. So I would definitely try to, make sure you know exactly what your reservation says if you went ahead and did one of the early birds. Typically, the early birds, though, those are typically, they're basically. I'm going to share this tab with you guys real quick. They're basically lock you in, and it's the way they kind of get you, and that's the way you get the better price. So let's go ahead and add this to the stage. So here's the list, and I can put this in the description too as well. And I can let me see if I can link it here for you guys. So if you want to take a look at that, if you're watching this either on the live or on the rewatch, but at least the link will be there in the chats. All right, so basically what we're looking at here is these are the 2025 hotels, and then obviously the rates. Let's see. It starts off, it goes alphabetical, which is nice. And if you've never done this before, it really depends upon, number one, what you want to spend. Number two, it also depends upon how far away you want to stay from the actual convention center. And then number three, how lucky you're going to get, because this is all luck. And I'll have another video that will come out after the fact that will be explaining all of this and how to actually go through it and all that good stuff. But for the sake of this, I'm not going to sit here and go through every single hotel. We'll be here all day. But just to kind of give you an example, here they have the distance. So if you look here, I would say the first one that is probably, closer here is going to be the Courtyard, which is right here. So this one's only 0.3 miles away. And here's your prices, $310 or $320, depending upon if you want a single or a double bed. It also tells you if they are located where you're going to be able to bring a pet. That's always important for me since we travel with our dog. This here is, do they serve breakfast or not? And the shuttle, let's see, the shuttle is right here in this column. And you can see this one's walking distance. These have times, and then walking distance. I would say typically within about a mile. They usually don't offer it. I know this one is actually 0.6, but look at your time, 22 minutes. So, I mean, I don't know. You can walk there faster than waiting 22 minutes for a shuttle. So, and that's not very far. But anyways, we'll kind of go through some of these. I'll let you know which ones I've stayed at, just to kind of give you an idea of distance and how the quality of the hotel is for the price. So Andes, I have stayed at before. This is definitely higher now than what I paid. And, you know, like, so when we fill out these forms on the day of the drop, one thing you need to remember is, you know, how many people are going to actually be going for this deluxe room. So if you are gung-ho about staying at the Andes, it's kind of in the middle of everything. It's only about a half mile away. You may want to put this as one of your top choices just because the price is more expensive. You know, so if you can afford it, do it. I mean, you have a better chance of doing that. I'll probably put this in one of them. It's not going to be my top choice because I don't want to spend that much money. But if I am looking to try to at least get something in the downtown area, that might be a good way to do it. You know, same thing here with the Best Western. It's the same type of deal. You have the cheaper rate, and then you have a little more expensive rate if you want the studio suite. So it's something to really look at when you go through the list. Let's see. We're going to kind of go down here a little bit. So I'm going to kind of stay within like a half mile or so. Hilton Bayfront. This is going to be one of your closer hotels, but also one of your more expensive hotels. Again, you can see the price. Again, these prices are definitely more expensive than last year as I'm just kind of looking at this. And if there's a video on the channel about a year ago that I posted that probably has all of this information for last year's hotels. So I might actually do a video too, just kind of based on the prices, because now I'm curious, because I feel like this is up there. You know, when you're talking like 350, usually around $300 though is what you're looking for. What's going on, guys? What's up, Johnny? How you doing, brother? Kenneth, what's going on, man? Lots of news today. Lots of news. We're just kind of going through the stuff here. We're just talking about SDCC hotels. The rates came out yesterday, and we're going to go into the trailer for the new Star Wars show. We have some NFTs to open, and we got to talk a little bit about that Nintendo too, that Nintendo Switch. It's kind of crazy. I was watching that whole stream today. Hilton, San Diego Gaslamp. This is where we stayed last year. And again, you know, the loft. Yeah, I mean, again, if you have the money and you want a guaranteed spot, there you go. But this is a very similar price, and so this doesn't look like they upped it at all here. The Hilton Bayfront, by the way, that's the one that's next to the convention center. So let's see what else. Again, I'm not going to go through every single one of these because we'll be here all day. Manchester Grand Hyatt is a little further walk than I always thought it was when I stayed there. The price is a little bit higher. I think it was around like $315, so it's pretty comparable. And again, if you want to get the club rooms, it's interesting. There a lot of these hotels are offering the upper scale rooms for a little bit higher price. That'll make things a little more interesting, I think, because it seems like those were always like, you know, kind of like saved for either celebrities or people who go to the convention, like you know, maybe people who run it. I'm not even sure, but it's interesting because a lot of these hotels are having these options where that has not been the case in the past. Again, dog friendly, Margaritaville. That used to be the old. It was one of those Kimptons. I don't remember which one, but that one it's a pretty nice hotel. But again, you can see the deluxe, the king. So there's different options here. Different options. The Marriott Marquis, that is like right next door. So that's going to be a little more pricey because you are literally right next door to the convention center. Moxie, I don't really know too much about it. It's not pet friendly, so I don't really bother with that one. Let's see. Pendry is back on here. So the Pendry, this has not been on here for about 4 or 5 years, I think. And again, the prices, yes, are very, very high. But this is a fantastic hotel. You'll definitely see a celebrity or two there. We've seen quite a few people there actually, and usually they don't even let us like book it through this. Like I said, it's been like 5 years, so that's it's a nice hotel though. And it's about I mean, it says, what does it say? 0.3 miles. It might be a little further than that, but it's a nice hotel. Residence Inn is right here. But that's, again, we're talking a little more than a mile and a half. There's another Residence Inn that's a mile. And then here's your closer one. And again, you can kind of see that the price actually is funny because this price right here, which is a mile away, is $321, but you can stay closer for $293. So go figure. But this was the one that's the closest, is the downtown Gaslamp Quarter. And we have, let's see, Bristol I've never stayed at. That's one I tried before, though. Actually, there's a few on here that are not even on the list that are usually on here. Here's the Westin. Here's the Westin Gaslamp. So again, that's gonna be the closer one. And the Westgate is, again, not dog friendly, but I know it's within a mile. And that's about it. I mean, I'm actually a little shocked. There's actually a few on here that we usually go for that I don't see. Unless I skip something. Okay, maybe I did. Because there's Hotel Indigo. That's one I'm always looking at. That's 0.6 miles. Again, prices are definitely a little higher than I remember. I'll definitely make a video on the price differences because I'm curious myself. But no, we're back up to the there's a Hard Rock. Oh, the Hard Rock is on here. Has the Hard Rock been on here? Maybe the Hard Rock is, but again, it's gonna be like it's gonna be one of the most difficult ones to get. The one I'm looking for is the Omni that I'm not seeing. The Omni, that would be OMP. Oh, here it is. Okay, so Omni is here. So I might have just skipped it. So Omni is here. That's another nice one that's close. Again, you can see the prices there. A little more than I'm thinking. Usually, I thought they were like around $299, but they're a little bit higher this year. But anyways, I'll make a full video on how to actually get a hotel through this thing, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when we get there. All right. So next thing I want to talk about is let's go into the trailer for this new series for Star Wars. So this was announced today. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull this up there on the old YouTube. And I was definitely not expecting this, but it's a well welcome, I guess you could say. It's something I'm very excited to see because I do like the series overall. And this is the Tales of the Jedi was the first one. Last year, we ended up getting Tales of the Empire, which had mixed reviews. I still liked it, though it was not as good as the first one. And this one is going to be Tales of the Underworld. And we'll go ahead and watch it, and we'll kind of talk about it for a few minutes. Yeah, here we go.
Shh. Just do as I say. Never can be too cautious with strangers out here. Then again,
looks great. And animation is
you're no
amazing.
Stranger. Lady Ventress.
There's a Saj. This is clearly either right before or right after she makes her appearance in the Bad Batch.
Just saw him right in.
And if you don't know anything about the series, they usually do like 3-episode arcs. So obviously this is going to be Cad Bane.
What's the situation?
So we have Cad Bane and Asajj Ventress.
He was your best friend. Things have changed.
You took everything from me.
Now the guy in the green, I'm not really sure who that is.
I was Count Dooku's lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
Huh. Little kid, I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. All right, so we have a new Sith or something. Maybe an Inquisitor.
No one needs to die.
I'm so glad they brought another yellow lightsaber into it.
Get them.
The animation looks amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure who that guy is. He doesn't have an Inquisitor saber, I don't think. We'll go back and look at it.
What you did.
And the kid's got a lightsaber.
This revenge. I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
All right, so it's coming out May 4th. All right, let me turn this volume down, and we'll we're gonna go rewatch that. Where's that? Where'd it go? I hate when they do that. Here we go. All right, let me get rid of this music here. All right, so we'll break this thing down a little bit. I think it looks really good though. I think the animation looks amazing. Wow. Yeah. All right. Let's kind of go through this a little bit, guys. All right. So we got. So as far as a planet, could be something new. Some type of outpost, maybe. We have some battle droids. So this is Asajj's. Well, at least they make it look like this is Asajj's part of the story, because that's what the first one we see. And I'm assuming that's her riding on that, the camel guy. I can't remember his name right now, but so some type of outpost. I don't think it's Tatooine, because it just looks different. It doesn't. Definitely different vibes. So that's what we need some more planets here. I don't know. Now it's interesting. Now it kind of. I kind of think now this is maybe the Cad Bane part of the story. And it could be Tatooine. I mean, it's hard to tell who that's supposed to be, because once we get past this, now we have a whole new look, and I think this is actually where we see Asajj. Yeah, so actually, Cad is going to be the one in the desert. This will be Asajj. And if you didn't see Bad Batch, she did make a return this the final season, and now she has blonde hair instead of being bald, and she's now wielding a yellow lightsaber, and it's still the same hilt. I don't know if she actually has the other hilt, because she did have two sabers at once. So I'm not sure. I don't think we see that in this trailer though. I'm trying to see what the planet is. Let's see if we can get that stop right on there. Yeah, it's like I'm just missing it. It's so much fun to do this live. Let me just play it for a second. Now, it's skipping. All right, so who would this guy be? So he looks like a this would be the same what is it, reptilian as Bosch. Now I don't know if that's him, but I feel like he's familiar looking. I don't know. And they're here obviously talking about Cad. So wait, he's talking about Cad. What's it? Okay, so there's not the same person. Both have mustaches, not the same person. So the Cad part is definitely gonna be taking place in more of a desert area or whatever. And then I think this is Cad walking off the ship, voiced by the great Corey Barton. It's so good, man. What they did to him in Book of Boba Fett, dude, the look of him in Boba Fett was so bad. I don't know, and I know he's older, but I don't know. So he was your best friend. So this green guy right here, I don't really know who that would be. I'm trying to think if in Clone Wars or Bad Batch, if this was ever mentioned, or is this just like a new character they're coming up with here? Not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. So I want to see. I'm going to play that really quick. I want to see who's actually saying that.
He was your best friend.
Things have changed.
So they were best friends. And so Cad.
You took everything from me.
All right, so he did something to Cad. So we'll find out.
Who are
Could this be Coruscant? Or it could be part of the underworld of Coruscant. If you played like the Lego Star Wars game, there's definitely little like buildings like this and stuff that you run around. Like it's more in the in the dumpster area of Coruscant, but it's definitely not like where the temples are and all that kind of stuff. It's interesting though. Looks good. It looks good. Give me one moment. I'm gonna just check something really quick. All right. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool though. I like these series. I like the little 3-story arcs, and I just think, now will we see Asajj and Cad meet up? They really typically don't do that.
Count Dooku's.
So this kid is looking at these medals. It's hard to see what those are.
Lead assassin. I don't want that life anymore.
So I don't know who this is supposed to be. This is why I'm curious to see, is this taking place before she's on Bad Batch, or is this after she's on Bad Batch? After Bad Batch, I'm trying to think of the time frame. I mean, if it's before Bad Batch, then we're talking about only a couple year difference, I guess. Because when she is in Bad Batch, it's toward the end of it. So that would be like a couple years probably after. I would have to go back and check. I mean, Omega, it's been a while since I checked on that. I'll have to go check on that because I'm not exactly sure how old Omega is at the end of the episode or at the end of the series. I know when they do the time jump, she's obviously older, which is funny because I thought that's what we were going to be getting. I thought we were getting an Omega and Asajj show. And maybe there's a teaser at the end of that arc about this, but also I'm hearing that there is going to be a new show that's going to be based on clones again. So we're not sure yet, but I'm curious to see who this kid is. I'm trying to see if he looks like anybody we might know. It could just be a brand new character. I mean, the music, you got to admit, Dan, that the music is really good. It's really good. Like, and then I hear like Andor, the first trailer with like the rock and roll music. It didn't sound like Star Wars to me. The second trailer was definitely better for Andor, but like this is like it just, why can't they make a live action like this? I mean, that's awesome. I'm so glad they brought back a yellow saber. This is the guy I want to get a close look. So they both have a duel.
Bane?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, we already know this dude's probably going to die, but it's going to be good, though. I hope maybe we'll see why he became a bounty hunter to begin with. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe this might be like more of an origin story for him. Oh man, they really look at that shot right there. They really black out his, like, you can't even see his face. And I think we do get a glimpse of it, but again, like I said earlier, it doesn't look like it's an Inquisitor saber, so I'm not sure.
No one needs to die.
So we got a tiny little look here. Orange eyes, I love it. I don't know. I don't know if we get another look at this dude. I don't think we will. Let's go back. Interesting.
Bane? No one needs to die.
It's so hard to tell. I would have to turn the brightness up to really try to get a look at see. I mean, you can't. It's hard to tell if it's scales or if it's. I mean, honestly, like when you look at it like this, it kind of looks like a Wookiee, but I don't think it is. Because you can kind of see like almost hair or scales. I mean, I'm gonna let it play full and see if we see any type of different view of it. We don't get much there, do we? We don't really get much at all. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe maybe there is one more shot of him at the very end. But yeah, same hilt with the yellow. Again, she did wield 2 in Clone Wars, so I don't know what the other one would be. So, they're saying 2 bounty hunters. So she's obviously gone into the realm of the bounty hunters now. So I'm trying to think now, what was she doing in Bad Batch? It was such a weird thing in Bad Batch. Like, it was cool to see her, but like, it was almost like she was just kind of like working with Omega to see if she was force sensitive or something. If I had to guess, I would say this takes place before Bad Batch. And maybe she's looking for I mean, I know she was called, I guess, to the Bad Batch, right? Didn't she? I think pretty sure they had called on to her. I can't remember who it was now, but maybe she was looking for like an apprentice or something. Maybe something happens to this little kid, and that's why she ends up going with Omega at that, during Bad Batch. Could be something like that.
Get them.
So this guy got his blue saber. Dark hair. I don't know. Doesn't look like anybody that I would know. It's hard to see the saber hilt. It looks a little plain. I don't know.
Get them.
And then who is this?
Get them.
So could it be his mother? Just missed it. There we go. Could be his mother. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's interesting. Again, it looks kind of familiar, to be honest with you. It's like I would have to go back and watch like some of those episodes and see like I almost like, I know it's not Shmi, but that's like the first one that's the first name I came up with, when I'm looking at that. But it's probably his mother. Let's take a look at this real quick. I would. Is this Coruscant? It definitely could be. I mean, that's where the Underworld is supposed to be, anyways, is on Coruscant, I believe, or at least part of it. Because we did see that in the final season of the Clone Wars, and George Lucas's big Underworld project that never came to was supposed to be in the Underworld of Coruscant. So good chance that this is going to be that. Okay, so you know what? He does have an Inquisitor. So this is an Inquisitor. So this will be another Inquisitor. You can see the hilt right there. So this is definitely good. This will definitely be an Inquisitor. Who? Well, it's probably going to be like one of the brothers. I'm trying to think what brothers we haven't seen yet. See if I can't get a little close up with that face. Man, they really are hiding that face for some reason. Let's take a look at that really quick. So in the background here, it looks like a shuttle there. Let me see. I'm just trying to see the planet a little bit. I mean, it's definitely a Star Destroyer. This tower here. I mean, could this be Coruscant too? What about I'm trying to think. So where's Sabine at? Where's Sabine in the beginning of Ahsoka? What planet is she on? That's what this reminds me of. What planet is Sabine on in Ahsoka? Oh, so it was Lothal. Okay. That's what I was gonna say, but I didn't. Yeah. Okay. So it could be Lothal because if you go back and watch any of Rebels, or if you watch Ahsoka's episode 1 and 2, that tower right there is definitely looks like it. So it's probably Lothal. So what is she doing on Lothal then? What would Asajj be doing on Lothal if? What if? Oh, what if that was? What if? Let me go back. What do you think? What do you guys think about this? What if? I'm trying to think of the timeline. So what if this is Ezra's father? Does that make sense with the time? So Rebels is 5 years before A New Hope, right? And Ezra and that is what do you think? He's probably supposed to be like between 8 and 10 years old. So I don't know if that fits. If Order 66 ends, because I'm assuming that this is after Order 66. This is after Revenge of the Sith. Because if you look at the Stormtroopers, they're more in Stormtroopers than they are clones, right? So this has to be a few years past. So let me grab the timeline really quick. So we got Revenge of the Sith. So let's see, the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch ends when? Or let's see, what year does the Bad Batch season 3 take place? I think that's an important way to note this. So that's going to be around 18 BBY. So let's say this. So what is he? Probably 18. So it's 18 years before. Let's say Ezra's 8. That's 10 years. So if this kid is, I don't know, how would you guys think this kid is? I mean, he looks older right here. I mean, do you think he could be 14? Because I'll tell you what, if he's 14, it would work. It would definitely work. You know, even if you think Ezra's 10, in 8 years, if this kid's 14, he's 22. Hey, you know what? It could be. It could be. And Asajj was never in Rebels because we never really knew that she has survived the Clone Wars until we saw her in Bad Batch. But interesting. It could be. It could be. Well, the good thing is we only have to wait like a month. I'm trying to think if in Rebels they ever show like a hologram pic or like a old photo of Ezra's father. I could do a quick search on that. Ezra Bridger's father. All right, so his first name is Ephraim. What is that? Ephraim, something like that. His wife is Mira. So here's a picture of him. Let me see if I can find a little better one. So they do show him. Guys, I don't know. What do you see this picture? It definitely could be though. Let me try and make it bigger. There we go. You should be able to see this. So there's his father. Oh, what's up, Dan? How you doing, brother? Did you see the trailer for the new Sowers, the little mini thing they do? Tales of the Underworld. I don't know. When I go back to that trailer, though, it kind of looks like him. I mean, it could be, right? Let's go back and see if I can get the picture a little bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of, dark skinned a little bit. Got the black hair. No, I think we're seeing Asajj hook up with I gotta know, how do you say his name? How do you pronounce this dude's name? I mean, it's like one Star Wars name I don't think I've ever even said. I think I just always called him Ezra's dad. Let's see. Let me see if I can get the good old Google to talk. Ephraim. Okay. So Ephraim Bridger. Could this be Ephraim Bridger? I mean, we'll see. Because this is definitely Nathal. Like, there's no, where's it at? Where's that shot at? I think it's here. Or maybe it's back a little further. Yeah, I think it's right here.
I don't want that life anymore.
Or is it before she meets him? I don't remember now. Of course I can't find it. But I'll definitely be making another breakdown of this, I think. But man, oh man, I really do think so.
I don't want that life anymore.
That's even a better shot of him right there. I could see it. I could definitely see it. Let me see if I can get a little. Here's a picture. Actually, here's right from StarWars.com. There you go. Now, here's what it says about him, because I don't know I don't think he was like ever force sensitive, but the father of Rebel Ezra, what did I say? Ephraim. Yeah, I already forgot his name. Hamid. Ephraim. Ephraim. Okay, Ephraim. So the E. All right. So the father of Rebel Ezra, Ephraim Bridger, refused to bow to the Empire. He and his wife Mira were among the few on Lothal who stood up to the Imperial occupation, and they were arrested for their efforts, leading to years away from their child. Even in custody, however, Ephraim and Mira would not surrender their freedom. Inspired by a galvanizing broadcast by their son, they led a revolt to the Imperial prison, sacrificing themselves to save the others. Well, that doesn't sound like a Jedi. We'll see. I think it's interesting, though. I think we could have something here. All right, let's get through the rest of the trailer. More excited? What? Why, dude? Asajj is like one of my favorite characters. I mean, I like Cad Bane too. Don't But man, dude, Asajj is such a good character. The Cad Bane part, I really do think it's going to be more of his almost like origin story, though. I really do. At least the way they're making it sound. All right, let's head back. Yeah, we're definitely past this dude. So this guy is definitely an Inquisitor, though. You can tell right there. There's the Inquisitor's saber. So I would have to go back and see who we've actually seen in lore at this point, as far as the brothers go.
You're gonna pay for what you did.
One more shot of him there.
This revenge.
I didn't go back.
I hope it was worth it.
It will be.
Like green is sweet too. That reminds me of Return of the Jedi Luke. All right. Yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I think it looks good. I think it's gonna be a fun story. Again, it's only a month away, which is awesome. All right, let's see. So we've covered the SDCC hotels. We've covered this amazing trailer. Let's talk a little bit about the Nintendo Direct, and then I'm gonna open up these NFT packs before we get on out of here today. So let me pull up this Nintendo stuff. Now I did watch this entire thing today, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and register live as well, because I think you can register on this. So what do you guys think about this Nintendo? $500. I don't know. It's a quite hefty price for Nintendo. It's usually not as expensive as like PS5 and all that. Yeah, let me just make sure I get the right one. I think this is it. All right, so these mice here, so the controllers pop off and they're now mouses or whatever. So for me, it's a little odd. I don't know. I mean, like they were showing the one game on the live. It was like it looked like some sort of roller derby type basketball, like almost like a wheelchair or something. You have to like roll. I mean, it's cool, but like, dude, I don't know, man. Do you guys really want to do that for like the whole game? Like, let's say that match is like 15 minutes. You got to sit there and do this on a table or something. I don't know. The mouse thing to me isn't great. You know, if this is going to help me navigate and be able to punch things into the actual system, like, you know, names and passwords and all that kind of stuff, fine. It makes it a lot easier than me having to like use a control stick to move the letters. But it also has this new C button, and the new C button, if you did not see any of this, the new C button has to do with the it's basically just it's available for chatting, and you don't have to wear a headset. Apparently, you don't have to. It's got noise cancellation, and basically you just talk right into it. So we'll see. But there's your two prices. So you have the regular version, which just comes with nothing except for the system. So that's $449, and then you can grab the Mario Kart World bundle for an extra $50, which actually is not a bad deal because the game itself is going to be, I think, $80. You know, so with after tax, you know, $85, $87, whatever it is. I don't know, man. It's expensive. It's expensive. Here's the whole trailer here. I'm not sure how long this is. Yeah, this is the whole hour thing that they presented today. So I'm obviously not going to sit here and watch all of that. Here's Mario Kart, or Mario Kart World. And then these were some of the bigger games they announced. The Donkey Kong Bonanza. Yeah, I can't believe they announced a Mario game. I find that like ridiculous, honestly. Like how? Like I don't know. Like what Mario system or what Nintendo system has ever been launched without some type of Super Mario Brothers? I mean, GameCube was that Luigi game, I think. I don't know. I mean, SNES, was that launched with Super Mario World? I guess I don't really remember that far back, but it seems like they always do. The Metroid game, then they're rehashing these Zelda games too for Switch, which I still haven't beat those. The Split Fiction, this one seems kind of cool. This one is like they compared it to what is that PS5 game? It's like the co-op. Of course, now I can't remember it, and I beat it. But it's like a co-op game, like split screen, or you can, you know, I'm assuming you can play online. So yeah, I mean that was, you know, they announced more than this, but this was like the big stuff that's kind of starting. They'll come out on June 5th when this whole thing is released. April 9th is when they actually will. Yeah, it's June 5th. April 9th is when the pre-orders go up. Now, if you have a Nintendo, account, which I already logged in here, so I'm actually going to register and see what we have to punch in here. So what they're doing, they're trying to get away from people being able to buy this and flip it. So again, this would only be through Nintendo's website. You can just go to nintendo.com and you can register to be interested. And then I did read earlier what this was. It's actually, that's all you have to do. You just got to log in and submit. And then they did say something like you pick it up, but you have to have, I think you already have to have purchased at least once a year for their online, which I don't remember the name of it right now. And I'm trying to think. I don't remember if I personally did. I know I've done it before, but I thought I did it monthly at one point because I didn't play that often. I may have done a year though, but we'll see. But Amazon, Target, all Best Buy, they'll all have it available. I know Best Buy is actually opening at midnight for downloads, or not downloads, but pre-orders. Yeah, 64, dude. That's still one of my favorites. I still have that too. That's like the one system I still have. I mean, the Wii was fine for what it was. I just, the graphics for me were just not good. I mean, here, I'll be honest with you, Dan. Like, I buy it for Zelda and Mario games. I mean, that's really what I buy these Nintendos for. I don't really play anything else beside them. I have, like, Metroid's pretty good. But beside, like, those three franchises, even, like, Final Fantasy, I used to buy it for. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game in probably since Final Fantasy VII. It's just so time consuming. And I know they're a little bit faster action paced now because, I mean, it used to take forever to get through those fights. It's the most annoying thing to me about those Final Fantasy games. I know now it's much, much quicker. I just don't have the time to do that. It just, those games take forever. I played Hogwarts Legacy, and that took me enough hours just to do that. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still a little iffy on this if I'm going to go for it. I haven't really decided. I mean, I probably will, but the whole online thing, and I get what they're trying to do. Like they have a camera for this, right? I mean, I don't know if I could find it in that trailer. It's a long trailer, and I'll just explain it. But basically, the whole purpose of this is that they want you to get your face on the screen, so when you're playing against someone online, you can actually see each other. And for streaming, they showed like you can actually just use the camera. You don't need like StreamYard or anything. I'm assuming that you can hook up right to YouTube. That's what I'm hoping that they're doing. I didn't see anything about that in the announcement. It's possible I missed it, but like this is even streamed for streamers, on Twitch or whatever. Hopefully you can log right in, and then the camera just puts you right in, and it's not like a little like circle or square like PS5 has. It literally just puts you right in front of the game. So like, the game would be being played behind me, and I'm sitting here like this, but I'm in the corner down here. So it's I thought that was kind of neat. A lot of the Mario Party games, I think it's called Mario Jamboree is the newest one. Like when you're playing the game, you actually see yourself in it. Like there was one example where like you're doing the game instead of like Mario or Donkey Kong or whatever you picked. Like you're going up and down. I don't know, it's kind of strange, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see. $500 though is a lot. It really is for Nintendo. I don't remember what the Switch was. I want to say it was like 300. But there's a ton more stuff though that goes with it. I know the screen is bigger. I know you can hook it up to 4K. You can hook it up to I think they said 120 frames per 120 frames per rate, per second, whatever frames per second, I think it's called. So, I mean, you can really use these better TVs than with Nintendo, because I know that was like one of the biggest flaws with, especially Wii, that you were never able to actually expand that game. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen with older games, like, because like on Nintendo, you can go play older games, but they're always boxed out on your screen, which is always annoying. I wish they would. I don't know. I don't know what you have to do to enhance that or do something to make it look better. I mean, you have a 70-inch TV, but you're only playing on this much of it because that's all it can handle. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's interesting. So all right, what else we got? Let's do these NFTs. I never made a video yesterday on this. I was going to, but I dropped a different video, and I was going to make this today actually. And then all this other news broke, and I'm like, all right, let's just do a live, and then I can make my videos later. But let's see, where did I put drop at? All right, so I don't even know why I bought these. These are the first NFTs I've bought since like probably Aliens, and I ended up selling those anyways. So I think the last NFT I actually picked up was probably this one right here. That's probably the last one I got. Oop, which is the there you go, which is Krang. Brave Funko is Krang. That's like the last NFT I've got. I have nothing on the way either, so I don't know. I kind of wanted the sandwich, I guess, just because it was I thought it was pretty funny. So let's open these things up, see if I get lucky. I don't even know if I'm gonna open all the packs. I might open up only like 2 of them. You didn't get anything good, yeah. And I don't really like the royalty. I don't really like it. And I could do without the grail. Like I would just sell the grail. I mean, I don't even know what these things are going for. Go to marketplace really quick. So I mean, the epics are around $3-4. Let's see if I can find. I'm curious to see what they're going for. So premium packs. Premium packs are only going for $23. You pay $30. That's not good. The Grail, $86. Standard pack's only $8. Look at this, man. You can get both of these. Wow. Not a whole lot. $25 and $16. I mean, it's a weird set, honestly. Boy, I see that. It makes me even want to open these things, dude. I mean, the sandwich is still pretty funny, but I don't even know if I want to open them. It's crazy. Wow, I can't be. I mean, I knew they wouldn't be going for very much, but some of the card animations are pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. I've actually been like, I don't know, man. I've been selling a lot of my cards, like a lot of them, and I've made like $50 on just like all these commons and stuff. So, all right. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll open them. I mean, it stinks because I feel like I could trade a premium pack for the box by itself and just not even worry about it. Because I mean, all the other cards I don't really care about. I'm not going for the royalty or anything like that. But you're right though. Like I do like this one. The damaged box one with Proto is pretty cool. All right. Well, we'll open at least 2. I don't know. I really don't know. Do they have pictures of the physicals? Yeah, they do. Let's see, there's your Grail. So, help me explain the Doodle Freddy. I don't even understand this one. Like, I don't know. I don't quite even understand what Doodle Freddy is. I don't know. And then this one, Handsome Freddy. Like, again, I'm not even really sure why. Like, I don't know. The sandwich is small. I guess it's weird. You know, it'd been pretty cool though in the background if they had like a picture of like the outdoor area that we were at for fun days or something. But I'm glad it's not a long box. I'm glad it's vertical, not horizontal. And then there's your the damaged box. Hey, at least Funko knows how to make fun of itself sometimes because. All right, wait, I gotta go back here. All right. I guess we'll open up a couple. I don't even know if I really want to. All right, let's open it. At least we got to hear the cool sound. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny though. At least that's yeah. All right, ready? All right, we have this uncommon. We grab an epic of the handsome Freddy, and there's another common, another common. Oh, we grabbed. So I did get one, the damage box one, number 6. That's pretty good. That might be the lowest count, like the lowest one I ever got. All right, well at least we got one. I got a rare, another rare, common, another common, another common. A lot of commons in this pack, but we did get the legendary. Low poly proto. Fun Days rare. It's an uncommon, another Doodle Franny, common sandwich, and a common. So at least we were able to grab the one. We got what, one epic, a couple rares, a bunch of commons. So we did get this guy. The animation is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like Freddy Funko as Ace Ventura when he's delivering the box. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, I think they got one, right? All right, well, maybe I'll do one more. I don't know. We'll see. Because I mean, for $16, I would rather just sell a pack and buy it, I think, honestly. Because I really don't want to have all these cards they have to worry about selling. What pack should we open? Let's open. Let's see. I did the large ones. Let's do this one. Here we go. I want to know how many people turned off their computers right away when they did this. Like, what happens if you turn off your computer right away and you don't even open the pack yet? I wonder what happens. I got the series coin. All right. Oh, hey, there's a clown in that one. That's cool. We got another epic. I think it might be the same one I have. Common of the epic. Another common. I think I had that one already. Common. And Handsome Freddy uncommon. And a common and a common. 3 commons in a row. Rock. What is rock? It's like a rock. Interesting. A rare. A common one that was playing the noise. Uncommon. Yeah, this pack sucks. Grabbed 2 epics in it though. Uncommon, and the last card is a rare. So a couple rares, couple commons in that one. All right. What's up, Busty? How you doing, brother? Hey, bro, I was gonna hop in your stream yesterday. Dude, it's been crazy, man. I so much crap is going on, dude. I haven't even been in lives in a while, and I got a lot of personal stuff going on too. And today, man, I worked on taxes for like 6 hours, and while I'm watching this Nintendo thing, and then I see the trailer come out, and it's crazy, dude. I don't know. What do you guys want me to do? You guys want me to open one more? I'll open one more. And then I'm going to sell one of these packs just to get the other one. Let's open one more of these bad boys. Let's do the Thai one again. Oh yeah, I mean, I want to get you guys' take on this too. After we're done opening this pack, I want what your take is on the what Funko's doing with their exclusive products now. You know, upcharging them. And curious to see what you guys think. A couple commons to start. An uncommon rock. Common, a lot of commons. Another common. There's an epic. The rare and epic both make a noise. There's another epic. 4 epics total. Man, I wish I could just grab that legendary and be done, you know? Uncommon. It's a rare. Uncommon. 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 Common. And the last card is a common. All right. So, just out of curiosity, if we get to the collection part of it, where's that at? There it is. So what am I at? I'm at 66% off 3 packs. Oh, there's not many cards in the set at all. So actually, yes, I do have one there. This epic is only 8. Oh no, these are rares. I'm sorry. I was gonna say epic is only 8 cents. So I did grab 5. I grabbed 5 of the 8 epics. I mean, I could literally probably sell a pack and finish this. 3, 6, 9, 10. I could probably sell a pack and finish the set and get the legendary. What is the royalty again? It's that weird doodle one, right? Is that what the royalty was? Where's the where was it at again? I just forget. And the doodle, so this is the royalty. Handsome Freddy. I just don't understand. Like what is this supposed to mean? Is it like when he has the mask on? Like the mask you could buy? Is that what it's supposed to be? I'm really, really confused on it, man. I don't understand it. Have burned any cards for the arcade thing? What do you mean? You haven't burned any cards? Or you have burned them? The arcade one's pretty cool though. Because not many of these things make sound, you know? That's the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much did we say that one was? Yeah, it's got all set. I think it's like $16, right? So 20, yeah, $16. It kind of sucks that the packs are not even like at least get back what you paid. But again, I mean, if $10 plus 16 would basically get me the set. I would have all 3. Actually, I'd have 3 out of the 4 redeemables on it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm not really sure if I care that much about it, but I burned 2 commons just to get the participation sticker. What does a participant sticker mean? I don't even know what that is, dude. That's how long it's been since I've done NFTs. Is that like something new, or is that something that you just, I don't know. I mean, I do like the fact that they're going to be putting the actual number on the NFTs. I don't know what set it starts with, but the arcade. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I see. I haven't even done any of that. I honestly don't even know what it is. I got heard about it, and I don't know. I mean, what do you think about this new thing on Funko? Then, what do you think about the price thing? Let me see if I can find it. Where do they have that at? I know it's on the website. I'm not sure where that was at. I know I was reading it. I'm trying to find it. Of course, it's not. The Funko.com, man, they just don't. New pricing. I don't know. New pricing, and then what comes up is a bunch of Loungefly. Yeah, I don't even. I know I read it, and it looks like it's not on the main page anymore, unless it's. No, these are all the same. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to pull up that. I wanted to pull that up though, and to kind of see what the price differences were, but yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I know. I hear you, man. Yeah, I get you. I think it's. I mean, I don't know. Like I had a friend pick me up the Daemon Targaryen from WonderCon, and then while they were there, I said, if you don't want the She-Ra, I'll take it. And he messaged me back. He's like, that one's like 25. I'm like, it's $25 for a Funko Pop? He's like, yeah. He's like, it's because it's that new pricing. I'm like, that's ridiculous, dude. And I know it comes in a case, whatever, so it's really like 20, but I mean, I guess it's technically 18 or what, 17. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I have not really I have really not bought any Funko Pops this year except for anything having to do with an autograph. If it except for like the two from WonderCon that I just picked up. I like these. I still have these guys sitting here, like from the Weasley twins. Like these, I bought on eBay for like I think it was like $16 for both, and then to have them sign it. And then the turtle came, But basically, I haven't bought anything from Funko. Yeah, going to SDCC, got preview night and everything. We'll see what happens. The rumor right now is that they're not even having fun days, which kind of sucks. But I don't know, man. I'm to the point where I only kind of collect them to get them autographed, and unless it's like something I really want that was maybe older. But again, I haven't even bought anything like that in so long. I mean, it's been a while. Like I said, these two, the Daemon and God forbid they would have made a new House of the Dragon exclusive, of a character we don't have 1,000 of already. But no, what do? They make another Daemon. So stupid. There's so many characters they haven't even made yet. I mean, yeah, okay, they finally made Aegon, but what do? They put him on a freaking dragon and charge $30 for it. I don't want that. It's too big. I don't want it. So I guess we'll wait till a 4-inch Aegon comes. Yeah, it's funny you said that. Illuminati reached out to me when that was announced. But I can go back and you said Hasbro. Sometimes at Hasbro too, they let you get two. It just depends on if it's a limited account. But yeah, I can just message me, when we get when we get closer to July, just message me and yeah, I'll try to get that for you. Yes, I told Illuminati I'll try to pick it up for him as well. Is it is it just figures like Hasbro figures? Is that what it is? Because I don't even know if I've seen it. I think he did send me a picture of it. Now that I'm thinking on Instagram, let me see if I oh, I got the picture right here. Actually, I can show this. So Why are they? Oh, they're glow in the dark. I was gonna say, why are they like all like? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here, I'll pull up on the screen real quick. There you go. So yeah, so they're glow in the dark, which is why they look all weird. I'm like, why are they all like such a weird color? So that now it makes sense. That's cool. They're all glow in the dark. I was gonna say you could have made just the streams, glow in the dark, but then then you're looking at like a Funko Pop. But not, like the whole thing's cool like that though. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can. Let's see if I can make it larger. Because when I look at it on StreamYard, it's not super big. Let's see if I can make this little Ecto Glow. I love it. So that's at Hasbro, huh? All right. Yeah, I'll definitely do my best to get that for you. You have no problem with that. There we go. This will be much bigger. So what is this? Is that? Wait. I'm trying to think of what these are. Like, so, okay. Let me pull it up first. Come on. OMG. Oh, man. I got to move this. There we go. Let's stop sharing that. Let's show the picture. Huh. The picture's not there. What? It's right here, dude. Jesus. Oh, man. So stupid. Like, why is the picture like it's right here? It's so odd. It's not letting me do it. I made it a file this time, so maybe I can grab it. Oh, I got here we go. This should be a lot better. There we go. Now we can actually see it. So the Slimer, who is this dude? Who's the guy on the bottom left? I don't. You probably can't see my cursor. I'm gonna go. Let me go back to the image. I'm trying to figure out who that is. Actually, I can't do that, can I? How stupid is that? So the guy who's bottom left? Like, I'm trying to think what movie he's from. No, not the Ghostbuster. I'm talking about the ghost, the one to the left of Winston, the one with the long tail there. And is this a spider? When is there a spider in Ghostbusters? And then the top left by Egon. I don't know that one. Is that? I'm trying to think who that is. Like, where's the like the wolf, the dog thing? Oh, they're from the cartoon. Okay. Oh, okay, I got you, bro. And I used to watch that, man, but it's been a minute. It has been a minute since I've seen that cartoon. Okay, I got you. It's like I've seen those movies so many times, dude. I'm like, I don't recognize any of these dudes except for maybe Slimer. Okay. Yeah, dude. I'll definitely try to pick you up. I mean, I imagine we're gonna go to Hasbro, hopefully. So, because I'm sure they'll have something with Star Wars. But yeah, I can grab it for you. It's too funny. You're like Winston. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know that. Peter, and they actually have their names on their shirts. I just saw it. Egon's down there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that was a fun little cartoon. I remember that. Oh, what's up, Xavier, brother? Bro, you get to rewind the stream. I went over a little bit of the hotel stuff for San Diego. I I'm just waiting, man. Like, it's got to be coming, dude. It's got to be coming. That's what actually we were just talking about. One of the exclusives, this one right here from Hasbro. But yeah, like 112 days away. It's kind of crazy when it's like less than a third of a year. You know, it's crazy. Crazy, man. Time flies, dude. I can't believe it's April already. I feel like we just turned 2025. But yeah. All right. Well, I don't know, guys. If you guys have anything else for me, I can stick around for a minute or so. I think we're gonna go get some dinner. And today was an awful day. They poured all day long, and I think it finally kind of stopped. So I think we're gonna actually leave the house. But yeah, we'll see. If you just logged in or whatever, yeah. So the first part of the video, I'll try bookmarks. I'm not very good at doing bookmarks. I'll be honest with you, on videos, but maybe I can attempt it. First part of the stream was San Diego Comic-Con hotels, the list that was brought out. The second part of the stream, we broke down the new trailer for Tales of the Underworld. The third part, we talked a little bit about Nintendo Switch 2, and then we finished off talking a little bit about the NFT drop and a little bit more of San Diego. So, but this year, just wife and I will be there. There you go. Yeah, maybe we can hook up and try to get dinner or something too. Maybe we do something like that. I know. When soon as that hotel apocalypse happens, we'll do some type of live stream during that, or after the fact or whatever, or maybe before the fact. It might be the better place to do it, and we'll try to figure out how many people will be interested in meeting up. Because I know Fox said he was. I know Joey said he was possibly looking at maybe doing something if we do something like that. So it'd be fun. But all right. Guys, I'll see you in the next video, and don't forget to keep those heads on. And I did drop a video yesterday on Star Wars. I kind of messed up a little bit on that. I guess it was older news. When I was making that video, I think the video came out well, but it's so hard like to find something, and then I'm like, oh, it is April Fool's Day. Like, how much am I reading right now? I was getting fake information. So I did notice that it was actually a comic that we got released like a year ago. But there's new Dr. Alpha comics coming out in June. And I think when I was making it and kind of doing the research on it a little bit, I didn't make the connection. So it is what it is. But yeah, cool, dude. All righty, guys. I'll see you on the Twitters, and I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to keep those heads on. And have a good night, guys. Peace.